Revolutionary greetings, comrades. Zimbabwe is in the middle of an election. The election began yesterday, the 23rd of August 2023. It was meant to be a one-day election to elect councillors, members of parliament, and the president. But there were delays in a number of polling stations for them to open in time because ZEC did not deliver enough ballot papers in some of the polling stations. It was then, yesterday, that the president had to extend the voting day to the 24th August 2023 in those polling stations where there were delays because some polling stations opened in the afternoon. In terms of the ZEC regulations or law, a polling station must open for a minimum of 12 hours. Normally, a polling station should open at 7 a.m. and it closes at 7 p.m. So by now, we should have been done by the elections in Zimbabwe in terms of voting and a possible counting at the polling stations. You know that we said that as soon as the voting is done in a polling station, counting then starts. Once counting is done in a polling station, results of that particular polling station is plugged outside the polling station. So there have been delays because of the voting material which was delayed to be dispatched to some polling stations. We do not know why ZEC delayed. In the statement that we saw, they blamed some of these challenges to the court cases that were launched by political parties contesting in the elections. Whether that is correct or not is a discussion for another day. But as usual, social media is abuzz with results. Some fake results were now victims were victims of fake results because people want their political party or their candidate to win, and people will then start spreading fake results or posting fake results in a number of social media platforms, which then causes a lot of problems. We are also hearing a number of different voice notes, conspiracy theories are out there. So there's a lot of fake news in terms of the results. But of course, there are other candidates that are saying they've lost. Some have considered defeat because, as we said, that once voting is done, results are posted outside, then the parties and the candidates, they begin to calculate, and then they'll be able to say, indeed, based on the results that are outside, which have been also forwarded to the Constituency Command Center, I've lost the election or I've won the election. But we must point out that in terms of the law, it is the Zimbabwe Electoral Commission that has a responsibility to announce the election results. We ourselves, as the Ngabuto Mapena talk show, cannot announce any result until it is officially announced by the Zimbabwe Electoral Commission. You remember we once also discussed the election calendar in this YouTube channel. In terms of the calendar that we discussed, we expect that the presidential results will be announced on the 28th of August 2023. It is then that we expect that we'll have the final result, that is the presidential election result. We will know then on the 28th of August or before, depending on how ZEC does its work, but it should be on or before the 28th of August 2023. They will then give us the person or the name of the president-elect. So we keep waiting. But like I said, a lot of fake news is out there. Yes, we are following, of course, on social media. But as I'm saying, we cannot make an announcement of what we read in social media. Otherwise, we might be violating the law. But we are pleased that unlike in 2018, this election result is different in terms of the outcome. You recall that On the 31st of July 2018, it was a voting day. On the 1st of August 2018, already there were demonstrations, people marching to the offices of the Zimbabwe Electoral Commission in Harare, demanding the results, the announcement of the results, and we lost, I think it was 6 people that were shot by the members of the military. There was then a President Halima Monklanto Commission which investigated the circumstances that led to the unfortunate loss of life on the 1st of August 2018. But this time around, we haven't seen that. Yes, we hear there are local observers that have been arrested in Zimbabwe. Where the statement that I saw from the Zimbabwean Republic Police is that they were trying to announce the results. I'm still trying to comprehend that statement, that they were trying to announce the results. So they were told that their gadgets, the computers and cell phones have been confiscated. About 40 or so local observers were told to have been arrested. And then, of course, the challenge, which is linked to the delay in dispatching voting material, meant that people had to wait in polling stations overnight. Naturally, it creates problems. And we also read about an allegation. We don't know how far true it is. We'll wait for SADC to issue a statement. There's an allegation that some SADC observers did accompany the leader of the opposition, Advocate Nelson Chamisa, to cast his vote. Whether that is in violation of the Zimbabwean electoral laws or not, we do not know, but we just saw that allegation. So we will keep following. We've been not available, but now that we are back on this YouTube channel, we will try our level best to give you more information on what is happening in Zimbabwe in terms of the elections. If you are following the elections in Zimbabwe, please write in the comment section on what you are getting, but do not write fake news. We try to deal with the news that is accurate because we do not want to mislead. So if you want to share with us fake news, hold on to your fake news, but share with us your own experiences in this election. I am Ngabuto Nicholas Mabena. Please like this video, kindly subscribe to this YouTube channel, circulate, and if you are on TikTok, please follow us. Otherwise,